Our savings bank has been investing in the communities in which we work and live since 1852, supporting our neighbors through corporate funding, grant-making, volunteerism, and creative community partnerships is one of our core values. Bangor Savings Bank, where you matter more.
The future is yours at General Dynamics Bath Iron Works. BIW designs and constructs advanced ships for the U.S. Navy. Our ships protect our country. Around the globe, sailors know that Bath Built is best built. We're hiring skilled tradespeople, buyers, engineers, designers, and many other positions. We even provide training. Discover all of our opportunities at biwcareers.com. Join us and work on a mission that matters.
At Dead River Company, the work we do is about more than just filling up tanks. It's about the everyday moments in your home. We're here to fix your heating equipment, so you have heat and hot water for moments like this. We brave the elements, so you're always safe and warm. Anytime, day or night. Because it's moments like this that we do everything we do.
Dead River Company, it's not your job to worry about the heat. It's ours.
Become a customer today, and we'll be there for the moments that matter to you.
When you team with Hammond Lumber for a project, they're there for you. With 22 locations and over 900 employees, Hammond Lumber is here for what you want, where you want it, and when you need it. Lincoln's Country Store specializes in groceries your family needs. Visit our supermarket and see what we have to offer. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Lincoln's Country Store.
Rockport Automotive, your trusted name in auto repair since 2000. Excellent quality, trusted service.
Since 1988, Medomak Veterinary Services has provided your pets with the highest quality care possible. Our practice has grown more and more over the years to match our Mid-Coast community, helping your pets and educating you more about your pets. Medomak Veterinary Services. Lincoln Health is a full-service healthcare system with campuses in the coastal communities of Boothbay Harbor and Damariscotta, Maine, committed to the health and well-being of the people we serve.
Colby & Gale, a locally owned, family-run business serving Lincoln and Knox counties. colbyandgale.com.
Brunswick, that's Camden.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for tuning in this afternoon for the Class B Boys Varsity Soccer matchup between the visiting 0-2 Nokomis Warriors and your home team, the 1-0-1 Medomak Valley Panthers. I'm Phil Carlson for LCTV Sports, and joining me for this boys soccer game and helping me carry through the soccer season here, Andrew Lappin. Andrew, we got a hot one today.
It is warmer than you would think mid-September would be.
Yes, yeah. Which I'm way overdressed for this, wearing just pants.
I know it's still technically summer, but, you know, September and school starts, and you think trees are changing and snow's around the corner. It is not the case today.
Which, so, brings us today's matchup. The Nokomis Warriors 0-2 versus the Medomak Valley Panthers, one win, 0 losses, and a tie. You know, you'd normally be worried about a heat and dehydration on a game like today, but, you know, let's call a spade a spade. I don't think Medomak's going to have much trouble with the Warriors today.
I agree. I don't think that it's going to be too difficult for them. I know Nokomis has had kind of a rough go at it a few years here. And
I think they were a one-win team last year.
Yeah. So they actually they lost to Belfast their first game, and then Oceanside, I believe, mercied them.
It was 8-0
8-0
on the MPA.
So, yep. So we'll see what happens. Stranger things have happened, and you come out and they could play and surprise us and give us a run for our money, which is not a bad thing.
I am the biggest trap game guy. Like I promote trap game nonstop. I was thinking about this today. I don't know if soccer can have necessarily a trap game because the scores are usually so low anyways, and if Medomak goes down 1 goal to Nokomis, they're going to automatically turn it on and change things up.
Yeah. And you've got home field advantage.
Yeah.
And the kids are used to this field, and so we'll see how it plays out, but I do believe it'll kind of be predictable.
And not to mention, Nokomis, 5 of their starters didn't come to school today.
Oh, yeah.
So there's no JV game. They've brought their whole JV squad up to varsity. What's more concerning to me, in my opinion, my humble opinion here, is so Medomak tied with Oceanside, which I thought was a gritty moral win.
Yes.
Call it a moral win.
Yep.
You lose a player in the first half, early first half to a questionable call, some other questionable offside call. It's neither here nor there. But you come back and you tie Oceanside.
Yep.
You go up to MCI, and if the ball passed the 50-yard line for MCI a dozen times, it was a miracle. We completely easily handled them. Have a game today where more than likely we easily handle them. You develop bad habits.
Yes.
When you play softer teams.
Yep. No, I've always believed that you grow as a team and as a player when you play the harder teams.
Mm-hmm.
These things are an opportunity to practice your passing, practice your formation, practice your runs. And I've never been an advocate for running up a score just to run it up. Work on the stuff you need to work on.
Absolutely. And that's, I find, really important against, and the example I always come back to in a different sport was Oceanside basketball last year. Oceanside basketball team last year was unstoppable.
Yes.
They were phenomenal.
Yep.
They were a run and gun team.
Yep.
On the games they were blowing people out, they still run and gunned.
Yep.
If they would have practiced, slowing the game down, because what happened to them in the state game, the game comes down to a crawl. It's not what they're used to.
Right.
It's different sport, same example. You got to work on your weaknesses in these games that you're going to easily win.
Yeah. No, I do know that Oceanside, during some of those easier games, that the scores were not what you would expect. They were playing their third strings. They were putting kids out there that didn't have as much court time.
Yeah. Yep.
And they still got the criticism.
Yeah,
for
it.
National news criticism.
That's right.
Which I think is unfortunate because the kids, they played their heart out.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But yeah, games like this, you hope to see good sportsmanship. You hope to see smiles on the faces and enjoy it.
I'd say for Medomak, if I'm 10,000 foot for the Medomak Valley Panthers, I think our biggest weakness is probably our size.
Yes.
So a corner kick or a kick coming from the wing offensively has a lower percentage chance than it does on other teams just because we don't have the size. And it's going to be a deficiency this would be a great game to try to work on how we're going to overcome that and putting the ball in the net.
Yep. No, and I can't remember. I think it was last year, and that Medomak was playing a game against, I can't recall who, and it wasn't even a season game, and they ended up going and basically each team practicing corner kicks against each other for 15, 20 minutes. And that's great for both teams. You get that experience, you get that
definitely
opportunities, and not just your own team practice. And so we'll kind of see what happens here today. And
yeah, I love games like this because you can take the first, half and tune up your offense and where people are going to be.
Right.
Get everybody in a rhythm because we've yet to have that this year. We had it for 5 minutes against Oceanside, and then we lose Noah.
Yep.
And a lot of that being having some continuity is what's going to help.
Yeah. And, in a game like this, you can put players in positions they're not normally playing, see how they do,
exactly.
Get some different field exposure.
Yeah, a great opportunity for some of the younger players.
Yeah, absolutely.
As Medomak's going to start with the ball, Nevin's going to send it down. Mo takes a great angle off of V. A nice stop by the keeper. I'm going to try to do better of keeping some kind of stat this game. As Nokomis will settle it. Stolen away by Carlson. Short pass. Medomak settles it back. I think that's something that Medomak has done really good this year that they haven't necessarily done great in years past, is playing back to reset their offense.
Yes, yeah, and I know Eli last year did a great job of calling the field and and trying to command that, and it's a good way to switch fields to refocus the play to the other side. Sometimes catch the other team off guard if they're concentrated more one side.
And Nokomis just sending it out the back here for corner kick for Medomak. Mo will take it with pass into Meller. There, nice shot.
That was a good setup.
I believe that was Noah.
Noah.
First game back.
Yep.
Great job. Great job. And that's perfect because that was a executed play that they had practiced, right? Instead of just getting in the corner, we're going to kick it up and see what happens.
Right.
Great to do that against a team when you can control that.
Yep.
I've already messed up stats. Forget it. I quit. As Nokomis will play back, stolen. Listen, a little too far of a pass from Mo. Nokomis will kick it out. Gavin White with the throw in. We'll fight for the ball. Vachel comes down with it. Nokomis is bunching up quite a bit. This is great job by Medomak here. Get him stretched back out. Medomak all the way back to Dima. Out to Seamus. Seamus in the middle. As a nice pass gets past the Nokomis. We've got a 3-on-1, a little slow pass. Yep. That looked a little too good to be true there.
Yeah. But you had a good front line going there. Three all moving at the same time, same speed. That's dangerous as a defender because you never know which way
who's
going to
do what. Yep. The ball probably. Grass looks a little brown.
It has been very dry.
Ball's probably going to roll a little bit more than they're used to.
Yep.
Hard settle by Nokomis. Simmons got it. He'll up to Mo. That great pass to Diego. How are they?
So after last games, and we were having the conversation about what's in and out.
Yes.
So imagine the sidelines and end lines having a vertical imaginary wall. Once the ball in the air crosses that, it's out. Can't go out, come back in. However, as far as I'm aware, on the ground, if the ball is riding the line, and even if it's somewhat on the line, it's still in. I think that's what Diego was kind of like, that was still in.
Regardless of where the player is, right? It's the ball, yep.
Exactly.
Okay, that's a much better.
Yes.
I'll accept that.
Yes,
we'll take that. I don't agree. I'll still take it.
I was asking Coach Pat after the game last weekend just because I like to clarify, if I'm not sure, and if nothing more than for my own knowledge. Morgan trying to cross field, switch it up.
Nokomis steals it back. Nokomis is playing pretty good.
They're hustling.
It's got to be morally frustrating to play as Nokomis. As we get a good run here. Nokomis doing a good job settling it. Diego's got it. Just a second late on that pass to Mo.
Yep.
And we'll have another corner kick here. As Mo will kick from the ditch. If he can hit the ball to stop rolling. It's up. Great header. Great header, and that's in.
Noah, I believe that was another Noah.
Was that Noah again? Yes. That's awesome.
Didn't have a lot of power on it, but he certainly had the right placement.
Great angle.
Goalie was in the wrong position and just crept right in.
I'm super excited about our defensive four back here with Morgan, Noah, Seamus, and Gavin White.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's some good speed on the corners. Gavin does really well bodying the ball.
Yep.
And
Morgan on the other side, he can flat out run.
Yeah. And Seamus, after I thought Seamus had a fantastic game last
Yes.
home game, and I wasn't able to go up and see the MCI game, but
he didn't do much.
I know. I guess the Oceanside, he really stepped up, and it's nice to see those players step up when they need to, and to grow that confidence and the skill. And I know he takes soccer very seriously. And
Seamus has really kind of emerged as a quiet leader.
Yeah. Does well to stay on his feet.
Yes. Diego's on his horse. He's got it open here. He'll look into Mo. Nice pass.
He's got
another nice pass.
Right, there
we go. What are you going to do?
Nothing.
What are you going to do at that point? Great job. He's got passing it open here. He'll look into Mo. Nice pass.
Did a good job calling Diego.
Another nice pass.
And then set himself up to be
there. What are you going to do?
Nothing.
What are you going to do with that? Mo did that last year on defense. Because we were kind of with LaShaw Miller out last year with the ACL tear. Was that what his? I think it was ACL.
I think
he was hurt.
Yeah. So one of those. Yeah.
And Mo was a real vocal leader from the backfield, and I'd like to see more of him to do that more often.
Yep.
As Nokomis back here try to control the ball, as Diego will kick it out of bounds.
They're calling it.
Oh, okay.
Boy, must have had a deflection.
As Morgan will come up and throw. That's a pretty good throw. Comas bring it up this side. Diego picks his pocket from behind. And they're going to get V on an offsides.
I'm not sure.
I was watching I have nothing but wood in front of me. I was watching the screen here. There's Nokomis to kick away. Great header by Morgan. Diego settling it. Wisely set it back to Noah. Noah over to Diego. Diego to Cheeseman in the middle. I like the ball right there.
Yep.
Cheeseman's a smart player. Over to White. Out to Power. Carlson couldn't handle it. A terrible kid.
I'll tell his dad you said that.
That's right. A great pass from Cheeseman up to Carlson as he'll get it down in the corner. He'll make a move. And Nokomis will wisely kick it out of bounds. Have another corner kick for the Panthers here as they lead 3-0. 8 minutes into the game.
I think Nokomis right now is struggling to fill in the gaps, and Medomak is capitalizing by finding the channels open and just passing it right up the field without much opposition.
Power.
Another header. That was.
I wonder who. Yeah, it must have been Medomak. I think if it looked like a Medomak player, I have to see tomorrow on the playback, but it looked like a Medomak player kicked it. And had he not kicked it, it might have
gone in.
Yeah. Someone's, I think, jealous of Noah getting a hat trick here. Be my guess.
Well, I heard there were a couple on Tuesday. I think Nevin got a hat trick. I think, did Mo, was that correct? He got a hat trick?
Everybody scored as far as that's all I seen. Wasn't Medomak here giving a little break. A terrible pass, but Dima comes up, knocks it away to Nevin. Nevin will hit a pass on a run. Diego making a run. That's a nice job. That's a nice job. Oh.
I don't think Mo slipped there. I think he was trying to do a Superman-style header, and didn't quite play out for him.
Still throw in. V can't quite handle it. He'll get it back. Back out to Diego. Diego centered. Oh!
Right idea. That was a good
great header.
Yep.
That was a really good header. Had some velocity on it. And Nokomis will kick it away. I think that's a weak point of Medomak too. Is a goal kick to the center of the field that's got any kind of height or velocity on it. Again, I think because of our height, as Nokomis Dima makes the save here.
Yeah, and it can be hard if you don't have the size to outposition your opponent. And very, very easily, if you're the smaller of the two and you start fighting too hard, they're going to call you on it.
Yeah. And, folks at home, take this with a grain of salt. I'm not a soccer guy, but I'm just seeing what I see is a lot of balls we get 50-50 balls in the middle of the field end up going the other way.
Yeah, and you start it looked like it should have been, yeah, and you start going up some teams that have some real size. Erskine has a player, Chase Larrabee, and that guy is a tree. Yeah. He is massive, and he is amazing. He's just going to win. He's just, physics is physics.
Yeah. I mean, even if you are a good-sized team, you know.
Yeah, it seems like we go up some of these other teams and really wonder what they put in the water.
There's another good header. Oh.
Kind of a free-for-all in there for a second.
Yeah, and that's what you don't want to see, because that's what the team gets used to. Like, that's going to for the later games. As Nokomis will gain control here, send it back to the goalie. He'll get it on the outside. And it'll be off Nokomis. Gavin White throw in. Throw into V. V back to Nevin. Nevin, a little trickery over to V, and V's got it in the corner with a great center.
And
Great ball.
That's a good offer.
That was a great ball. And Diego, speaking of size, probably the smallest one out there.
No, that was he put himself perfectly right in line, and that ball from Nevin was great.
Is Nevin in the right spot?
Yep.
I'd like to see Nevin take the one-timer from right there.
Yeah, the one touch, yep.
Because mixing it up between, I understand you have Mo, but it's a great opportunity. We're up 3-0. And I think, like you and I have said prior to coming on air, is like, how many shots did we miss over the goal?
Right.
Those are going to be important at some point. You got to learn on putting them in the back of the net from deeper than the box.
Yep. Yeah, that box can get crowded awful quickly.
Yes. It's good.
I saw him trying to hold back, waiting for the right angle, but he was getting pressured, so he fired anyways, and I'd rather see that than lose it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Not to overlook this game, but, Medomac's got a big game coming on Tuesday against Gardner, who, it was Gardner last year that we had the penalty kicks, correct? In the playoffs?
I believe so. And they're currently 3-0, I believe, in second place.
Hey, Gardner's just it's going to be a tough physical
Yeah.
team. They always are.
Yep.
So we play keep away from the middle of the field here. Noah will lose it out of bounds. Nokomis will throw in. They'll throw back, send it away. Headed by Seamus. Oh. Looked like Powers had a run, and he's going to make a great throw over to Mo.
Yeah, we're going to get a push.
Yeah, it looked like it for me.
Yeah.
As he'll be just outside the penalty box. Or it's just the box, I guess. What's the technical term?
It is the penalty box. You start talking hockey and penalty box.
Yeah, that's my sports.
The 18 is what it's referred to. That line. It's
okay.
Just outside the 18.
Like I said, folks, he's going to carry me the rest of this year, so we'll learn soccer together. As Nevin will take the kick. And sails it high. It almost looked like Medomak didn't really have a set play or something to run there. It's just kind of, we're going to get up and kick it.
Yeah, when you get that close, it's hard. You get so many bodies, and sometimes it's just easier to put it up there and just hope that it finds a gap.
Pass the outside to Nevin. He sails that again. Keep shooting, Nevin.
I think he can taste it. He knows it's there.
Yep. Oh, he's got a big leg, and it would be really nice for him to, start connecting on some of these outside. It's a great kick by the goal. Gavin White heads it back. And it'll be out on Nokomis. So we get a couple subs in here. Robert going in for Cheeseman, and Liam Dowdy for Diego Simmons. No, I'm sorry. Robert went in for Nevin. My eyes ain't what they used to be. As Nokomis will kick it out. White to throw in. And he'll throw it out the back line.
V tried to get there, but couldn't get past the bodies to get to the ball.
Yeah, good job on Nokomis is being able to box them out enough to let the ball go out. There's a little cat and mouse here. Mo and the goalkeeper will kick it out of bounds. And Morgan will throw in. Nokomis will try to settle here. A little behind him. Nokomis almost got it through. As Nokomis Medomak will kick it. It'll go out of bounds. Nokomis maintain control. We'll throw in. Quickly stolen away by Medomak. There's Robert making a run up the far side. So he'll fight for it, and Nokomis will kick it out for a corner kick. As Nevin will check back in for Juan. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be, give everybody lots of breaks.
Yeah, there's no need to keep anyone out there for any longer than necessary.
When a lot of these kids are nursing, minor injuries.
Yeah. Goes over everyone, but Noah's there. Sends it back in and doesn't come in.
I tell you, Noah's having a heck of a game for coming back. Nice hustle, Noah. I think Noah's pretty upset. Talking to his mother, I believe, at the MCI game, was, pretty upset about the red card and getting out, having to be out 2 games when, he didn't think he necessarily did anything egregiously. And
I think a lot of people agree with him, and that makes it even harder. You feel like the unfair call really penalizes you.
So is life, sometimes you can't control. Life's given me more red cards than I can deal with.
Gavin White finds a good position.
He's done that every time. And
it's funny, if you watch the ball, he doesn't really move much, just seems to go right to him. And
Nevin, just a little too hard of a touch. Last week on the good grass, that wouldn't have rolled that far.
Yep.
Nice pass. What a great pass. And Cheeseman, nope, out of bounds, a big corner. Cheeseman had a great touch on it. I think it comes so quick, it kind of caught Mo off guard.
Yep.
It's Mo down in the ditch here again, trying to get the ball to stay put. He'll kick the corner. He'll send it away. Liam with a shot on goal. Not quite a lot of power on it. Gavin again. Mr. Reliable. Is everybody running back for it, and Gavin will wisely send it back to Dima. They get a break here to catch themselves. Back to the center of Nevin. Nevin will kick it up to Dowdy. Dowdy's on a run.
He was calling for it.
Oh, and they called him offsides. What a great shot.
Oh, it was a beautiful shot.
What a great shot.
I actually kind of would have liked to see the goalie come out a little bit. I think he had position on him maybe, but yeah, what a good placement.
And they called him offsides. What a great shot. Watch the replay on that.
Beautiful
If
shot.
we could see that replay again here. What a shot.
Yeah.
And the goalie had a Nokomis guy on his inside guarding Mo, so he had the opportunity to come out. In a 2-on-1 situation, sometimes you got to. And Morgan will kick it out. A rare part of the game with Nokomis on the attack now.
I don't know. If I was Nokomis, I guess I'd like to see a couple more of those defenders up there really trying to go on the attack.
Nice stop by Nokomis, but get through by V. V over to Mo, who's lightning fast. Back to Nevin.
There's Nevin's first. It's good ball movement. Not much Nokomis could do.
Yeah, Nokomis, but get through by V. V over to Mo. Got a little shaky there at the end. Not quite the kick I think Nevin wanted to put on the goal.
There's Nevin's first. Kept it on the ground, found the corner.
I like to see the unselfishness.
Yeah.
Every one of them had a shot on goal.
Yeah.
Great job. Great replay there. As it is 4-0. It's been all Medomak. 17 minutes left. Gavin White will send it back to, he don't want to run no more. He's going to send it back to Dima. Smart move. Save your energy. Dima is serving over to Morgan. Up to Dowdy down the middle. They're going to call that one. Yep. That one was. I'll give you a great call there, ref.
It can be hard as an attacker of waiting for that green light. Once that ball starts moving forward, that you start moving. But if you're just a half a second early, they'll get you.
A hand can be offsides, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, probably not here, but
I think your hair could be offsides if it was fluffy enough.
Nokomis will kick away, and
another header by Gavin.
Surprise, surprise. Nevin in the middle of the field. He'll survey. Nice shot up to Robert. Robert's got green grass in front of him. He'll go over to Cheeseman. Cheeseman will take a shot. Nice shot.
Like to see that.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, I thought that was going to hit that little kid. So subs are coming in, and we have, it looks like, Zach for Morgan and Juan for Luke Cheeseman. Zach's another one of these. He's a sophomore, up and coming. I like the way he plays. He plays great defense. You know, as he grows a little bit next couple of years, he's going to be fun to watch.
Yep.
Now we'll settle over to V. V fights for the ball, maintains it over to Carlson. Carlson dribbling a little too much.
They'll call that one on Mo. Trip, I believe. Which sometimes it's just...
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's soccer. You're going to be kicking people. Which kills me, why these kids want to wear these small shin guards.
Right.
Like, I just don't get it. As Dima will set it over to Nevin. Nevin will up to Dima. He'll touch it back to Nevin. Nevin down the line, just too much.
It's where that curve of that field goes against you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nokomis will get it. They'll get it to the middle of the field. Veal will get it over to Carlson. Carlson will look. A little too far of a pass for Dowdy.
Right idea. There was no one in front of Liam. He could have gone.
Yeah, and you know, like we've said a couple times, this is really the longest team has played. I mean, even last week against MCI, I think it was 5-0 5 minutes into the game.
Oh, really?
I mean, it was bad off the bat.
Yeah.
So we started moving people around like right away. So this has been the first real complete with people playing the positions that they're going to play in. Medomak will throw. Juan will settle. Out to Nevin. Neville back to the middle of Noah. Noah tries to squeak it through. Seamus over to White. Nevin surveys. Oh. Nevin trying to get Mo on the runner there, and the keeper wisely comes out, gets the ball. Makes a terrible throw, though, as V will steal it back. Down to the side. Oh, just missed Mo. Nice pass to Liam. He'll lose it. Nokomis has it. And Liam will kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, they're calling it out on
Oh,
the
that's-
Nokomis.
Huh. I didn't see it like that, but we'll take it. As Diego will get it in the open space on the outside. He'll dribble around.
Little do-si-do grabbing over there.
Get a little
Right.
manhandled there.
Right in front of the ref, too.
And it'll be another corner kick.
Nah, they calling it corner, or did they call it?
Yeah.
I think that's a direct. That's off the flag a bit. I think this is just
Oh,
a
is it?
direct
Okay.
kick off
Yeah,
the
yeah.
off
I
a
guess it
penalty.
is. Yeah. Yep, it sure is. Oh.
From this angle, Noah was perfectly lined up. It just Nokomis got ahead on it first. And,
yeah.
oh, man, if it had missed it, that Noah was right
That would
there.
have. This place would have went ballistic.
Yeah.
Maybe not ballistic. Everyone's really hot.
I will say, after years of sitting over in the sun as a spectator,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not bad
this
up
is
here.
Great idea. I'll do anything to keep this job just so I can stand here in the booth.
That sun starts setting behind those trees, and you can't see much. Forget the heat.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
blinding.
Yep. Well, the thing is, I'm coming up from Friendship, and I bet it was 10 degrees cooler in
Oh,
Friendship.
Yeah. Yep.
As Seamus will get it, and he'll settle back to Dima. I'm sorry, that's not Seamus, that's Nevin. Nevin will kick it up to V.
Who is on sides?
Surprising. Oh, come on.
Juan with a golden opportunity and tried to go for
he's trying
He's
to
on sides.
score with his left. Surprising, because someone told him if he scored with his left, they'll give him 20 bucks.
I can't imagine who that Juan with a
That's
golden
unbelievable.
opportunity. And I know that she did that in the past and it paid off. So
Yep.
I was not going to say no to.
No, it's just looking at the replay there, just a pass, just a smidgen behind
Yep.
Carlson there. As it'll get out to Diego. Diego will survey and turn around and kick it out of bounds. It's just I think he was looking to pass the ball before he necessarily had it. Comus will throw. Juan will steal away. Pass over to V. V out to Morgan. Nice pass to Mo. Mo will dribble. Nice stop by the
It
keeper.
was a nice offer. Quick left foot. The defenders were going one way and Mo was able to turn it. I see Nokomis having a hard time settling the ball.
Yes.
If they can get into position, it usually bounces off of them and a few yards away, which they can't control. So, seeing some growth in that would be good for them.
Yes. As Zach will throw in, he'll throw it back to Nevin. Nevin up back to Zach. Nevin will call for it. He'll dribble out of that. Great call by Nevin there. So he'll get it back. Back up the middle. And just a smidgen too far.
Looked like Juan kind of paused for a moment, waiting for a whistle maybe, but
Yeah, I think he thought he was offsides.
Yeah.
I tell you, he don't see good either. He's got terrible. He gets it from his father. Is Nevin the center of the field?
not seeing they're going to
And
call that one.
I think they probably got Morgan on that one. I think Mo was good. I think Morgan was a smidgen long.
Yeah.
Morgan, another one of those just utility players. You can put him anywhere on the field.
Yep. And goalie is included in that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I know he, when he was working his way up in some of the private leagues, that was his primary position.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yep. And, You know, he's grown into a really good field player, but he still can go back in the goal easily. And it's not always his first choice, but he's always got the gear ready to
That's right.
go in.
Yep. And another offsides here. Diego's lucky that ball didn't get through on the first one because he was considerably offsides. As Morgan will steal it up the line. He'll try to squeeze it through to Mo. No, Joe, but he'll get it back. He'll get it to Mo this time. Mo down the sideline. He'll relax. And center it.
No.
Oh, man, very nice. Better lucky than good, that's what I say.
Well, it looked like it had the right angle regardless of if the goalkeeper got a hand on it, but
and center
I believe he helped in the...
He did. It was perfect. Really good placement, actually.
It was going to drop in regardless.
By V. Vishal Miller. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know a lot of last names here. I know everybody's first name. As with 6:30 left to go in the first half, Medomak in control, 5-0. Simmons comes through with steal. Nokomis get it back. They'll settle back. So go to the goalie. He'll boot away. Great job on Carlson there getting position. So he'll send it back to White. White up to Nevin. Nevin circles back around. Hard hit ball towards the middle of the field. Nokomis will get it back and give it the boot. I tell you, you can't give it the boot to that side because Gavin White will
right there.
Get it every time. Morgan with a little deke. He'll go down the sideline. He'll keep it. Quick move on the guy. He'll send it in. And Nokomis will head it away. There we go.
Yep.
That's what we wanted right there. That's what I've been wanting to see. Quick move on the guy. He'll send it in. And Nokomis will head it away. There from the... There we go.
Looked like
that's what we wanted right there.
Help, but that's hard from that. Oh.
Little close-up replay here. Yeah, that's. I mean, he's from the 15 on the football yard line. So that's 25 yards.
Yep.
That's a good.
Still
kick.
A good kick. Yes. Absolutely.
Cheeseman, he's so tough.
He is.
Stealing the ball away.
Yeah. I think they're going to... little retribution on that play that unwarranted that got the call.
Oh, as the ball... Carlson trying to get the ball about 5 yards forward. He'll back up for a direct kick. And he'll survey. And he'll kick it, float it up just too far. And Nokomis will get a sub here. We didn't get a Nokomis roster. I apologize for everybody at home. Nokomis will try to bring it up sideline, and he'll go out of bounds. And White will throw. Illegal throw. He didn't get it over his head. Great idea. I believe that is Zach. Zach will throw. He'll throw down the line to Morgan with a great header. And Nokomis will kick it out of bounds. And Seamus will throw here, who had just about 45 throws in the game against Oceanside. He'll back way up. He'll send this to the middle of the field. As, Morgan with a shot on goal.
There. He took that opportunity, and it's a good offer.
I like how, Cheeseman set that up with the header not going towards the goal. The header backed for as another pass. As Nokomis will send it up the sideline, they'll kick it out of bounds. Zach will throw. Over to Seamus. And Nokomis will kick it out of bounds again. Zach throw over to Carlson. Carlson will settle. Back to the center. Seamus all the way forward. So he'll put it out to White. Now Nokomis knocking it out of bounds again. Another throw. This one will be by, I thought it was going to be Robert. Looks like it will be
Seamus.
Seamus Donahue. Was a great throw.
It was.
White will settle. Couple shots. Robert with pass out to Liam. Morgan will get the one-timer. Oh, man.
That was another right idea by Morgan.
That was a nice line. Good work, Morgan.
I really like Medomac's passing to the high percentage shot.
Yeah, there's a lot
instead of shooting.
Unselfish choices that the team makes that will play out in the long run.
And that's, like we said, that's what you worry about in a game like this, is that people are just trying to say, hey, I'm going to get some goals here. But
yep.
With just under a minute to go in the first half. This number 11 here for Nokomis, he's pretty good. Luke will get it. He'll steal it up to Morgan. Morgan's back
nice
into the inside.
touch.
Oh, hey! Morgan tried to get it out to Liam. Didn't quite miss it. Liam still has it. Down in the corner. Out to Cheeseman. Cheeseman will dribble back down. He'll center it. And Nokomis will hit it out the back line.
Well, we got enough time to get this corner kick off.
Liam will go down. Near side corner, 14 seconds left. Ball rolling, kicks it. Get it, Zach. Oh. Great job. And at the end of the first half, it's all Medomak all game, leading the Nokomis Warriors 6-0. Not much to say about this game. Medomac's controlled it almost the whole time so far.
Yep, no, they've done well with passing through the lanes and finding the open man, and it's a good skill building game, and getting prepped for next week's Gardner game.
Well, stick around, folks. We got a whole second half to go. Hey, who knows? Who knows? Maybe Nokomis was mailing it in the first half.
You never know.
So stick around, folks. We'll be right back.
2011, Hootenanny Bread has been making the most delicious breads, bagels, pretzels, desserts, and more. Serving multiple markets from Damariscotta to Brunswick and going to fairs and festivals. You can find us almost anywhere. Hootenanny Bread.
Savings Bank has been investing in the communities in which we work and live since 1852. Supporting our neighbors through corporate funding, grant-making, volunteerism, and creative community partnerships is one of our core values. Bangor Savings Bank, where you matter more.
The future is yours at General Dynamics Bath Iron Works. BIW designs and constructs advanced ships for the U.S. Navy. Our ships protect our country. Around the globe, sailors know that Bath Built is best built. We're hiring skilled tradespeople, buyers, engineers, designers, and many other positions. We even provide training. Discover all of our opportunities at biwcareers.com. Join us and work on a mission that matters.
At Dead River Company, the work we do is about more than just filling up tanks. It's about the everyday moments in your home. We're here to fix your heating equipment, so you have heat and hot water for moments like this. We brave the elements, so you're always safe and warm. Anytime, day or night. Because it's moments like this that we do everything we do.
Dead River Company, it's not your job to worry about the heat. It's ours.
Become a customer today, and we'll be there for the moments that matter to you.
When you team with Hammond Lumber for a project, they're there for you. With 22 locations and over 900 employees, Hammond Lumber is here for what you want, where you want it, and when you need it. Lincoln's Country Store specializes in groceries your family needs. Visit our supermarket and see what we have to offer. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Lincoln's Country Store.
Rockport Automotive, your trusted name in auto repair since 2000. Excellent quality, trusted service.
Since 1988, Medomak Veterinary Services has provided your pets with the highest quality care possible. Our practice has grown more and more over the years to match our Mid-Coast community, helping your pets and educating you more about your pets. Medomak Veterinary Services. Lincoln Health is a full-service healthcare system with campuses in the coastal communities of Boothbay Harbor and Damariscotta, Maine, committed to the health and well-being of the people we serve.
Colby and Gale, a locally owned, family-run business serving Lincoln and Knox counties. colbyandgale.com.
back to Panther Field, where just under a minute to go before the start of the second half here. And again, it's been all Medomak. Medomak 6-0, leading this game, but has played a clean game. Not so much of a, I don't know how to describe it. An analogy you just used about Ted Lasso was perfect, but I don't know if that's. It hasn't been a game where we're just, randomly and frantically shooting.
Right.
Because they'll change up a little bit here as Morgan will go in goal. Deem will be on this near side offensive wing.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a technical name for that position.
Yeah, I hear less and less about position names and the numbers depending on the formation. And
Yeah.
when I played soccer, that wasn't it. It was a very cookie cutter formation, and you just were front, mid, or back. And
Yep.
nowadays it's 6-man, 8-man, and diamond formation, and I don't know. And we got Liam Dowdy on the other side playing defense. See
Yeah.
how that goes, and yeah.
Well, so Dima has came out. Oh, he's got to tape up a piece of jewelry. I don't know what it is. Jewelry, kids these days,
Bracelet or
it's all about how they look. They don't really care about anything else. It's how do I look? It's Nokomis will kick. I'm not sure what happened, but Nokomis kick away. They'll kick to the center of the field. 11 will miss it. Nevin almost gets his pocket pick there, and he'll get it out to Dowdy on the opposite side, and he'll kick it forward to V, who's got to run. He's clean.
Sides.
He's clean. And he'll send it across to Mo. Oh, there we go.
And that right there is why you never quit.
Yes.
If V had just assumed Mo was going to clean that up and just headed back towards midfield, he wouldn't have been there.
No, that's absolutely right. He's clean.
You gotta follow it, and that's exactly what happened. And V was able to clean it up. Dima and Robert come back in.
And Diego and Dowdy come out.
Yep.
They got their 60 seconds. They're done. Nokomis will play it back. Send it forward. Seamus will underneath it here. He'll take it easy. Noah will clean it up. Middle of the field up to Cheeseman. Cheeseman over to V.
A little tussle going on there.
Nemo will get it back. Pass it right to Nokomis. Nokomis will settle in the middle of the field again. And they'll kick it back to Morgan. Morgan will settle, look at the field, send it up to Seamus. Seamus got all kinds of room here. He'll survey, dribble and survey. Over the middle, Nevin. Nevin back to this side. He'll get a run on Dima. Dima's got a step. And he won't be able to quite settle it. I think Dima trying to slow it down so he could cut in behind the defender to get to his right leg.
Mo doing a good job trying to give him someone by hustling in from the center, but too little too late. But Medomak has no problem regaining control.
White back up to Dima again. Nice triangle right there. Mo misses it. He'll come back to the center of the field over to V. V back to Mo. Oh, Mo can't quite carry it. This side of the field must be drier. As Nokomis will kick away. Noah will settle here. We'll lose it here. And number 11 for Nokomis making a little run. Gets it out and around Noah. Noah doing a great job with his body. And it will be a Nokomis corner. This is our first one of the night.
They wisely bring up almost everyone.
As he'll kick it high. Off the head, Seamus will head it towards the sideline. Robert running it down. Can't quite keep it in bounds to go upfield. Nokomis will throw. Nokomis throw it back towards the middle. Off a couple of Medomak players, and Nokomis will keep it. Nice pass up to number, oh man. Couldn't quite carry it. And White will send it away. Nevin will give it the boot, and that is great. Mo is on fire. He's running, dribbling, looking. Oh, man. Yeah, it's tough all around for everybody. The goalkeeper, the striker.
Yeah. Game of inches.
That's right. So Comus will send it up the middle of the field. Cheeseman will get it back to Mo. He'll try to redeem himself here.
And
he's got it.
And we were talking at half that just down the road, Oceanside is hosting Erskine right now, and that's a big point game, towards the end of the season, even though Erskine's 0-2 right now, but that's going to be worth some points for one of those teams down the road.
Two big-time teams.
And this early in the season, you look at those heel points, and like right now, Presque Isle's on top because they beat Fort Kent.
Yeah.
And the only reason Fort Kent was worth so many points is they've already played 5 games.
Yes. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
they rack up, some points in the system, but a Class C team shouldn't be worth that many points in a way.
Absolutely. Absolutely not.
So very quickly, day to day, those numbers change, and it's almost sometimes not worth looking at them.
That's it. It's all voodoo magic anyways.
I think every year I figure a little more of the puzzle out, but it's still, I know some people live and die by those numbers, and especially in basketball season, and they're calculating it live.
Mr. McNally, the good-looking Mr. McNally. Not the high school, not the science teacher, Mr. McNally, but his fantastic brother is a, heel points guru.
Yep.
Carlson will take it up the sideline.
And
get it in.
I couldn't tell, was that his right or left?
It's right. Had to be right all day long. McNally, but his fantastic brother is a, get the replay here. Guru.
Good on him. That puts us at 9.
Carlson will take it up the sideline.
Nokomis can
get it in.
Do something. I couldn't tell, was that?
There is a mercy rule.
Yes.
And is it 9?
I believe it's 8.
It's 8.
And I believe it's at the last 20 minutes, so.
Oh, okay.
If Nokomis can get a couple in the next 15 or so minutes, then we can keep playing. If not, I think they're going to call it in 15, 14 minutes here.
As Medomak has a mass substitution. Is Diego fighting for the ball? That'll be a trip. Yep. Or not. Just Nokomis will throw. Seamus settle back, put it up in the middle. Dima with a backdoor pickpocket, and Diego on the outside with a nice center ball.
Good idea.
That was a really, really good ball. Hard kick from Simmons there on the run.
Yeah.
As Nokomis will send this down, and
Seamus will let it roll
out of bounds. Yep. There's a great defensive rotation there by Medomak as well, as Seamus come out, Zach realized he was coming in his space, and then filled back into the middle. As a sophomore, that's what you like to see. He's understanding the game.
Yeah, you've got to be aware of not just where you are, but where everyone else is, and not just bunch. Fill in the empty spaces, move up as a team.
Nokomis will kick. He'll kick it away. V knocks it down, hits it forward again. Dima's on a run. Dima's fast. He's super fast. He'll get hit. Oh! Great. Nice effort on Nokomis. goalie there.
Yeah.
Almost had enough to knock it out, but Dima's on a run.
Dima
Dima's
made a
fast.
wise
He's
choice of
super
just trying
fast.
to kind of chip it over, and
He'll get hit.
it paid off.
That's a great job too. When you find the open spot, take the shot.
Yeah.
Don't worry about getting closer. I mean, he's on the 30. That's 40 yards. Nokomis will send it back.
You know, I know that makes Dima happy. You know, being in goal, he's good at it. But man, he loves playing the field.
Yes. Well, and I think this is what makes the Medomak team dangerous, is that everybody has off days.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has, days where they're hot. And if needed, you could bring Dima out of the goal. If someone wasn't having such a good day, you throw Morgan back there and maybe get a different look. Dima has a little different style.
Cheeseman to Robert to Gavin White, who had an opportunity.
Man. I'd like to see Gavin get a goal.
Yeah.
Is Medomak in each other's way there for Zach will get it up to Dowdy. Dowdy will control the ball, pass blindly. Comas will steal, they'll set it up. Dima move back to defense. He'll bring it up the side over to Diego. Cheeseman on a run. He'll get his. There it is. Cheeseman on a run. He'll get his.
So very quickly,
there it is.
Medomak is just piling them on.
11-0. 10 minutes into the second half. 4 quick goals by Medomak.
And you might get some criticism from, players watching this or parents or whoever saying, don't run up the score. But sometimes this is the only opportunity some of these kids are going to get to score.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that one goal for that one kid could make all the difference for the rest of the season.
Absolutely.
Build that confidence and just carry that through.
Nokomis will bring it out wide. Not quite a good enough touch. And Nokomis will hit it out of bounds. Be Medomak throw. Zach will throw. Nice header by Liam. It's a good thing they didn't kick that to, I believe Diego was going to be offsides there. As Medomak will settle back, they'll go all the way back to Morgan. He'll take his time, survey the field. Back up the middle. Dima misses. Nokomis on a 2-on-2 situation. A nice pass. Just off target.
And you look at who's on the field right now for Medomak and who's on the bench, and you still have such a powerhouse of players out there. You're right. Medomak has a lot of flexibility coming off the bench.
Yeah, I think what really makes Medomak a unique team this year is their depth and ability of players to positions that they're playing.
Yeah. And then we got Robert.
Robert's on a break.
In the middle.
Robert's running.
And he gets his left.
Yeah, he does. Is he part of the $20?
I don't believe so.
I believe Robert's a sophomore as well.
Yes.
And we got Robert. Robert's on the break.
As a freshman coming off the JV team playing some games. And he gets his left.
Yeah, he does.
This year, right up through
Is he part of the $20?
All of a sudden, he just really stepped up. And Zach as well. Seeing them grow in the off season is always nice.
As Nokomis will kick back. Yeah, excited to see how this whole season will play off. I think this is a better Medomak team than they're getting the credit for.
Yeah. Well, I know the Mountain View coach was talking about knowing a lot of the roster on this team, saying that this was going to be a dangerous Medomak team.
Yeah, this is not a team you're going to want to face come playoff time.
No, because it never fails, and most teams do this, but Medomak really just, as the season goes, they just get crisper.
Yep.
And more precise. They iron out all the wrinkles, they figure it out, and by the end of the season, it's just everyone's on point.
As Dowdy will tear it down in the corner.
Fearless, though. Just going right through the player and sticking with it.
Demo will get it in the middle. He'll send it out to Diego. Diego back to, I think that's Noah.
No, I think that's...
Is that, I have a roster here somewhere. Oh, that is.
Number 9, is that?
Number 9, of course, he's not on our list. I think I know, but I'm not. I'm hesitant to say because I've been in trouble before for calling the wrong name.
Yeah.
But I believe he's a freshman. As there will be no JV game today. Nokomis didn't have the numbers to have a JV game, so I believe Coach Campbell pulled some JV players up to varsity so that they could play.
Yep.
As Diego will play back to Noah. That's Noah right there in the middle. That's obviously It's not Noah. Some nice triangle passing there for Medomak. Cheeseman with the no look. Great pass up to Dowdy. He's wide open down the corner.
Off top the crossbar.
Yep. Really good offer. .26 minutes to go. 12-0. All Panthers. Nokomis will kick away. This is a pretty nice ball there. Nokomis is on a run here. Oh, not a bad shot.
No,
not a bad shot at all.
That top corner. It was a good opportunity.
I think Morgan had it anyway. Morgan had a great angle on that, even if it was in the net. But
he's got a good wingspan. He's got some long arms that can fill that void.
He moves quicker than he looks. As he'll kick it away here. He'll send it back there to Noah. Noah will survey. Dribble up to Dima. Dima will turn. Dima back up. Robert settles on it. Actually, White. White will get it. He'll go over to Dowdy. Dowdy will pull it back. He'll send it back to Zach. Zach will survey all kinds of time. You'd like to hear that too. I'm not sure you could hear that on TV, but the bench here also still involved with it. As some of the starters have been pulled, and they're still involved in trying to help out their teammates. Zach will get it. He'll keep it, and it'll be Nokomis' throw. Nokomis will try to hit the runner. And just a smidgen too far, and Morgan wisely comes out, grabs it in his hands. Roll out to Zach. Zach tripped over the line. and then he trips the Nokomis player. And a nice gesture of sportsmanship, because there was no whistle there.
No, I don't know if there was a lot of contact or incidental, but...
So Nokomis here. We'll get is this an indirect?
I believe it's direct. If he's kicking it like that, it is.
Oh, what a stop by Morgan.
Because that was a well-placed shot.
That was a very good.
That looked like it was going to sneak in.
And Nokomis will get a corner kick here with 23 left to go.
They're trying to hurry up while Morgan's out of the goal, but they can't quite organize.
He'll send away, and Dima will head it out. Number 11 for Nokomis. Nokomis Warriors will take it again from the corner. Well, their second and third corner of the night. He'll kick it away.
Nice grab by Morgan.
In football, that's called getting mossed.
Mossed.
Getting mossed. He jumped up and he caught it over somebody's head. That was a great catch.
Is that in reference to Randy?
That's right. That's absolutely right. Yeah, there's a whole segment on it. My middle child thinks he mosses everybody. He doesn't. Cheeseman trying to get it out to Dowdy here is wide open on this wing as Nokomis will get it back. They'll play it back to their keeper. He'll settle. Kick away. And Medomak will do the same thing as Morgan will just flat out boot it. That's going to bounce. Liam will chase it down. Nokomis send it up the wing. Nokomis to the middle. Great saving header by Zach there. They had the wing wide open on a run. And here we go again. Zach doing all kinds of work down here on defense.
Good hustle.
And a great job just booting it out, kicking it out there, giving a chance for his own players to get back. And Nokomis will hit it towards the middle of the field. Morgan will run out, pick it up. He'll survey to Dima in the middle.
He's got a wide open field in front of him.
Yeah, kind of caught Nokomis off guard there because that's generally not the throw you make.
Yeah.
Liam will send it back. Seamus will look. He'll get it back to Liam. A little trickery there, and he'll run up the sideline.
Good foot skills. Turns up the
He's
speed.
open. Oh, just a bit too far of a touch. As Nokomis will steal it down in the corner. And he'll kick it up, and Nokomis will clear it. Zach, much like a Gavin White here, just in the right position with a header. And does a great job letting it go out of bounds. It'll be a Medomak throw. He'll throw. He'll throw back in. They'll play back to Morgan as everyone gets their positions again. As White plays Diego running up the corner. He's got an open look. A nice pass to Robert. Robert can't quite get it in.
And I believe that's going to call it.
That is the final whistle by the referee. It's 12-0. Medomak, all Medomak, the entire game from start to finish. You know, hats off to Nokomis, though, for still playing and coming out here and giving a good, they had 5 shots on goals, a couple corners.
You know, and some of these kids that stepped up for JV, from JV, you know, good field experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, the younger players get out there and like I said earlier, you grow when you play someone that's just better than you. Because you've got to step up.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, and then for the Medomak team, you got some kids that got some good goal scoring opportunities. Mm-hmm. Go home with some smiles, and then get ready for Gardner.
Good tune-up game, and that's a fantastic segue. We didn't even plan that, guys. That just happened naturally. Stick with us. Next week, we have a big week for Medomak Valley Sports, as Tuesday at 3:30 we have Gardner Tigers here at Panther Field. Boys soccer, that ought to be a really good game. That's going to be a really tough test for the Panthers. And then on Friday, we have the Brewer Witches for football will be visiting. That's a 7 o'clock. That's under the lights. So stick around, folks. Next week, we got some big games coming up.
And following that week up, I believe, is homecoming here against Lincoln Academy. Is that correct?
Actually, as a matter of fact, after that Friday, that Saturday, the 21st, is our homecoming, is Lincoln Academy.
Yep.
The following weekend we go to Lincoln Academy.
That's a age-old tradition that Medomak and Lincoln's always been able to kind of help each other with, doing each other's, and it's always a good game, always good times. So,
a lot coming up, folks. Stick here, tune in to LCTV Sports for your Medomak Valley Panthers. Until then, we'll see you next week.
Been a production of LCTV Sports. Thank you to all our sponsors and fans.